In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to cast onto double pointed needles. Now the simplest way, of course, is to just cast on all your stitches on one needle and then just slowly transfer them to your others in your set. But this, I'm going to show you how to actually cast onto your double pointed needles without having to transfer them. So you're going to want your set of double pointed needles. Most patterns call for a set of 4 needles, 3 to hold your stitches and 1 to work the stitches. But if there's more or less for double pointed needles, it works out the same. And then of course you're going to need your yarn. So you want to go ahead and make a slip knot with your yarn and put it onto your first needle. And I'm working a long tail cast on, and I will have that linked down below if you want to check that out. So you're going to go ahead and cast onto your first needle. However the amount of stitches your pattern calls for or whatever you're planning, I'm just going to put 10 on each needle for show. So now you have your stitches on your first needle. So what you're going to do is you're holding your yarn in your left hand as a long tail cast on method, and you're just going to let that first needle hang down. You're going to pick up your second needle. You can hold the other needle within your fingers just to keep it steady, but we're going to be working onto our new needle. So then you just take your new needle in hand and you begin to cast on while holding the other needle nearby. And then you're just going to tighten, holding the needles pretty close together so you don't get a gap. And you're going to pull tight so that there's no gap between each needle and the stitch. And then you're just going to continue casting on to the next needle. And after a few, you can then let that first needle hang so it is not in your way. And then you're just going to continue adding the stitches on this needle. Then once you have it added on, you'll see how there is no split within your stitches and it just moves to the next needle. And we're going to do the same thing with our next needle. So you're just going to continue to hold your yarn as if to cast on in your left hand, drop the needles from your right, pick up a new one, hold that one you just were working on close by, use your new needle to start casting on. Pull it pretty snug and close to the other needle and continue casting on. And that's all you do. It's pretty simple, and if it is too complicated, there's no problem in just casting on one needle and transferring them. It's whatever works for you and whatever makes it easy for you to deal with. So I hope that helped you out with casting onto double pointed needles. Please let me know in the comments down below if there's a particular way that you cast on double pointed needles. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.